Hello, my dear viewer. Once again, welcome to Dr. Paul Kebisho YouTube channel. I have been asked by very many people how I managed to go up to the level that I am academically. And I thought it was good for me to share with you a few things and to let you know how I made it. It's a story that you can't miss. It's a story of resilience, a story of tenacity. I was personally born and brought up in a forest called Kedogoro Forest in Nyeri. My parents were very, very poor indeed. I was born, note that, at the line, that I was born in a forest called Kedogoro Forest, that is 18 kilometers west of Nyeri town. We were actually beneficiaries of what we call Shaba system, meaning that we were tilling land, the government land, and the government could come and plant trees. And so they enjoyed what we call the fully labor, and in the process we enjoyed what we call being allowed or accommodated to stay within the government forest. My father says that he originally came from Udaya, a place called Kairode. I was not born there personally. I was born in the middle of the forest, that is 18 kilometers west of Nyeri town, for those who understand, a place called Kedogoro Forest. I went through we went through hardships. We slept without food, and whatever area that our parents used to till as they waited for the government to plant trees, the so-called elephants used to wreak havoc on their plants. So harvesting was not guaranteed. Tilling the land was guaranteed, and preparing the land well was guaranteed. But when it came to issues of harvesting, it all depended on God's grace, because sometimes the elephants could invade the whole piece of land and consume all the available plants that they had planted. And therefore, let me say, I went to a primary school called Tosha Primary School, Box 566 Nyeri, still in the middle of the forest. My head teacher then was called Mr. Charles Jogu Kenini, who has since passed on. May God bless him eternal peace. And my nursery school teacher was called Madam Murugi, who disappeared when we were still in nursery school, and up to date I have never had her being located many years down the line. Before Mr. Charles Jogu Kenini became my head teacher, we used to have Mr. John Washanga. Mr. John Washanga used to be my head teacher many years ago, and it's a story that I can really narrate. After sitting for my KCP, that was way back in the year 1987, the then government of the former president, His Excellency, the late President Moi, gave an eviction order, and we were evicted from the forest. And I'll share with you in another day what happened and what propelled me to be the level that I am today. Keep watching, and I'll keep you updated, and keep going through what you call the Dr. Paul Kebisho YouTube channel for this exclusive report. Thank you and God bless.